Let's go to the Europa League. The Europa League had a whole lot of scintillating games yesterday. A whole lot of the big boys showed up to be counted. We have Rangers, doing the magic. We have Ajax doing the magic. There's a particular Basquitas that just hired Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but I mean, they didn't win their game yesterday. It was his first game in the Europa League, and he ended up losing. But in any case, our own Victor Osimhen too was on the losing side. Ajax were able to dispatch, Galatasaray at home, not, and taking them to the next level of the Europa League. So let's get into it. Ajax triumphs over Galatasaray in a tightly contested match. I mean, the match was very tight. I was looking at that particular game, and Ajax showed a whole lot of resilience. In a closely contested match, Ajax emerged victorious with a 2-1 victory over Galatasaray. The Dutch side persistent attack paid off, breaking through the Turkish defense twice. Galatasaray managed to pull one back but couldn't find the equalizer, leaving Ajax to claim all the 3 points. I mean, Ajax showcased their resilience, securing a crucial home victory against Galatasaray. What do you make about that particular game?
These Galatasaray team are jokers. Even in the league, they struggle to win. Uh, they struggle to win the league. You can see the reason why they are trying to sign players. I think they are trying to sign Murata from AC Milan. They need help. Osimhen needs help. And Icardi has been injured. I think till out of the season. So Osimhen is like uh the only striker they have. So they are trying to sign players, and the Galatasaray is not even. I don't think they are playing. Uh, Osimhen needs to leave. That's just the point. Osimhen needs to leave that place. Um,
Osimhen needs to leave, or he needs to wait till the end of the season before he leaves.
of course, he will wait to the end of the season, but of course, he needs to get out of there. Obviously, I think they are going to win their league, but if Fenerbahce is really breathing down on their neck and is not letting go, with the signing of Talisca and these other guys, Fenerbahce might be looking to give them a run for their money in the league. But in the Europa League, also they are not really playing well, and that's the problem. I think Fenerbahce, Osimhen needs help. A Morata coming in will a bit steady the ship. But Ajax, what the resurgence from them from the couple of seasons they've not been playing well, battling relegation sometimes in the league before surviving relegation. But right now Ajax is firing, Ajax is playing well. And I like how they are playing. Even in the league, they are not far off from PSV.
Yeah, that's very true. Well, staying in Turkey, I think all the Turkish team they had a very terrible, Europa League. Jose Mourinho barely qualified for the
Yeah,
next stage of the Europa League. Midtjylland and Fenerbahce played out an entertaining 2-2 draw, with both teams displaying attacking prowess. The match was a back and forth affair, ultimately ending in a stalemate that highlighted, you know, uh, you know, the attacking prowess of both teams. Both teams showcased attacking intent, resulting in a four-goal thriller. What do you make of that particular game? And a whole lot of people felt, is it that Mourinho does not have it anymore? I mean, a Mourinho before, yes, he ended up qualifying, but I mean, a Mourinho of 15, 20 years ago would have probably dispatched a Midtjylland. Midtjylland is not one of the top teams in Europe. Yes, they're in the Europa League, but I mean, if Fenerbahce with the kind of quality they have, you would expect them to be dispatching, Midtjylland without any issue.
what quality do they have?
I mean, they have a whole lot of quality players. There is your
Who, who,
Fred, there is
who?
your Fred, there
Oh,
is
if
your
it's that quality, why did Manchester United sell?
well, I mean,
See, this
hold on. A
we
typical
have we
example,
have
a typical example is Scott. Scott was not having a good time in Manchester United. He went to Napoli. He's having a good time in Napoli. Smalling was not having a good time in Manchester United. He left. Smalling is no longer in Roma now. Was not having a good time in Manchester United. Went to Roma. Was doing very well.
what did you
What's his
do in
name?
Roma
Di
apart from
Matteo.
winning the this
Is it
say
Di
listen.
Matteo now? The guy that was playing the left hand side for Manchester United before, I can't remember his name now. Left Manchester United, went to Italy, and he was doing well. He's playing for Inter Milan and he's doing very, very well for Inter Milan.
Damian.
Damian, yes, Mateo Damian, yes.
Now, the problem is this. The problem is this. This is Mourinho's first season. He has not really brought his own players. He has not really. It's his first season. You have to give him a slack. Give the man the slack. It's his first season. He's trying to build the team. The team. He's trying to see things. You could see he's trying to sign players here and there. They have a certain. I think Sam Maximan is there. I think
Yeah,
so.
Alexis Masma, yes.
So he's trying to build this team. He's trying to do these things. Before this season, before Mourinho came this season, Fenerbahce is nowhere to be found in the league for the past 4 seasons. I think
Yeah, that's true.
they were not there, but right now they are competing again, and it's because they get Mourinho. They got the Mourinho there. That's why they are competing. So let's wait till the end of the season. Let's see what happens when he signs some players. Then we can know what's up.
So what's the way forward? Do you think Mourinho makes it out of the playoff? I mean, he barely qualified. I think he
Of
finished
course, he will. He
24th
will. He
or
will. He
thereabout.
will. He will. A two leg game is Mourinho's game. Drew here, win one hold there. You can anyhow you want to say it is boring football, is this, is that, but at least he wins, and that's the
Well,
most important.
that's true. That's what
The
matters.
Europa League he lost. The Europa League final he lost. He would have won if the referee has been fair, and everybody saw it.
Well, that's true. Let's go to Italy, where Roma has advanced to the next stage, defeating Frankfurt. Roma delivered a composed performance to defeat Eintracht Frankfurt 2-0, ensuring their place in the Europa League last 16. The Italian club disciplined defense and effective attacking play proved too much for the German visitor, who were unable to find the back of the net. I mean, Roma
That one I
after
didn't I didn't see that coming.
why?
I
Is
didn't
it,
see it coming.
is it
In
because they are
Frankfurt,
playing? Is it because they are playing a former winner in Europe? You know,
yes,
Frankfurt was
a,
so.
a, Fra- a Frankfurt that is performing well in their league and playing very well. I didn't really see it coming. I didn't see Roma beating them. It was a good win for Roma. I think they changed their coach. Always changing coach. Uh,
Always changing coach like clothes.
so it's a good win for them. It's good they qualify. Of course, the big boys they should qualify. That's it. The big boys, the Slavia Pragues, the Malmos, the Dynamo Kievs, they should all go down. It's normal, and the big boys should qualify.
Well, are we going to have are we ever going to have an underdog story of an underdog winning the Europa League again?
I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
I mean, we've seen
I seriously
Zenit St. Petersburg win the Europa League. We've seen, some other
when
smaller
when
team.
when when Zenit and Petersburg won the Europa League, who was there?
There
That's the
were
problem.
there were a lot of big teams in the Europa League that season, but they crashed
Yeah,
out. I mean,
yeah.
even when Porto won the Europa League under Mourinho, nobody gave them a chance. Everybody were
Nobody
rooting for
chance.
Celtic because Celtic were very dominant in that particular Europa League, and everybody knew Celtic were going to get to the final. They did, but I mean, Mourinho was very tactical enough, and he was able to, play out a last scene, hold out a last scene with his tactics. Last scene, yes, the game stretched into extra time, but Porto ended up winning that particular game.
Porto ended up winning. That's Mourinho's game now. That's Mourinho's game. That's why I said in Europe leagues you can't count out a Mourinho team. Of course, yesterday I know that their game against Midtjylland is not going to be easy, but I know Mourinho will qualify, and he did. Again, they have gone into the playoffs. The draw should be done today. We'll see who plays who, but I feel a Mourinho will go very far in this tournament.
Let's stay in Turkey. Twente secured a hard-fought victory over Besiktas. The Dutch side defense held firm against the Turkish visitors' attack, and the solitary goal proved sufficient to claim all the 3 points in this closely contested match. The thing is this, I was able to catch that particular game. I mean, it was 18 games. I was moving from screen to screen to catch exactly what was going on. Kudos to Solskjaer. I think a lot of people do not give Social the kind of credit it deserves. Yes, it was so unfortunate that his team did not score in that particular game. It was so unfortunate that, 20 ended up winning that particular game. However, if you look at that particular game, I mean, Social was his team, they did a very fantastic job in that particular game.
Of course, of course. Again, were United right to have sacked him? I don't know. We should have given him more chances the way they give Eric Ten Hag. Yes, maybe because a United under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we were blazing. We finished second. That's amazing. No matter how you say it, it's with 85 point gap between Man U and City, blah 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 blah. But we finished second. Second is second, and a Solskjaer, I like his style of play. Allows the team to have freedom, free flowing football. Yes, a bit pragmatic sometimes, but they play very well, and you could see it in this Besiktas side. Now, I don't know if this is his first match. I don't know,
No,
but
this is first match in
in
the Europa
Europe
League with basic pass. Yes.
with Besiktas, and you could see they almost scored. Almost. The 20 survived by the skin of their teeth. It's just normal. I don't like coaches coming in January. I don't like it. I don't like coaches coming in the middle of the season. I like coaches being there from the beginning of the season. You can get your players that you want, sell the ones that you don't want, and you can make the team strong. But he's just coming in and he put up this performance. Good for him. Good for them. And let's see what he can do in the league.
Well, that's interesting. Let's go to the inconsistent team. They are always they are in the Yorubas we say Feniku Foladide. That is that is their new name. Tottenham Hotspur secured a 3-0 victory over City side Elfsborg with academic graduates Den Scarlett, Ademola Ajayi, that's a Nigerian, Mickey Moore, each netting their inaugural goals for the club. After a goalless first half, Scarlett broke the deadlock in the 78th minute with a header from Dejan Kulesevski's cross. Ajayi doubled the lead in the 84th minute, just minutes after coming on as a substitute with a remarkable strike. Moore capped off the performance with a goal in stoppage time, assisted by Lucas Bergvall. This win ensured Tottenham progression to the Europa League round of 16, highlighting the promising talent emerging from their youth academy. I mean, um, injury has been one of the issues that Ange complained about. Yes, we know that definitely we cannot be, you know, having this excuse of because I have players injured, that's why I'm not doing well. Bournemouth proved that myth wrong last week when they were able to, they had 10 players out and they were able to dispatch, um, the the Nottingham Forest team 5-0, even one of them scoring a hat trick. I mean, with this performance, is it time for Ange to probably give the academic guys, the academic graduates, an opportunity in the team, owing to the fact that a whole lot of his top players they are out injured right
Yes, of course. If you have players that are not performing well, that are not playing well, and that are also injured, give the academy guys chances, and let's see what happens. Okay, what can you lose? Obviously, you are losing game week in week out with the big boys, so why not give the small guys chance to let them play and see the guys that are hungry and wants to do it. For me, again, I've said it time and time again. Injury should not be an excuse why a team has performed badly. Yes, injury can affect, but of course your style of play should be able to prevail. You should be able. That's why you are the coach. You should be able to have a tactical mastermind behind your team to let them play and perform very well. So injury again for me is not part of it. I don't support it. I don't support that saying of injury made them play bad. Yes, you might play bad and win when you perform with what you have. Again, Tottenham they win, and this weekend if they don't win, the relegation will be hitting them, and game might be sacked.
well, do you think with this performance, they might probably turn things around over the weekend?
Obviously,
I mean, they play
that's what they
Brentford
do.
this weekend. I mean,
That's what they do. They play Brentford this weekend. A Brentford, Wemo, and they are not winning. They are not winning this weekend.
but okay. In any case, let's close out the Europa League with your team. I know you were very happy and you slept very well because Manchester United won. And yes, in as much as we give a whole lot of stick to Manchester United, they are always, especially in the Europa League, they've been one of the teams that are consistent. And even in the top three leagues in Europe. That is the UEFA competition in Europe. They are the only teams that have not lost a single game. Lazio was there,
Chelsea,
but
Chelsea.
yeah, Chelsea too. Apart from Chelsea, Lazio, Chelsea in the conference. I mean, Chelsea is just like you are bringing a university student to go and do a kindergarten class. Obviously, you always win, but in any case, apart from Manchester United, there was a Lazio, but Lazio lost yesterday.
Yesterday.
Manchester United secured a 2-0 victory over Bucharest, maintaining their unbeaten record in the league phase. Diego Dalot scored the opener, followed by Kobe Mino's first goal for the club, ensuring a comfortable win for the Red Devils. What do you make of that particular game? I mean, Diego Dalot has shown that he's very, very instrumental for the Manchester United team, especially under Ruben Amorim. He struggled. He even had to go on loan to AC Milan. But I think the loan move to AC Milan has been able to grow his football, and that's what we are seeing at the moment.
That's consistency. Dalot has been consistent. Um, he's one of the best players Manchester United have. I feel when United gets Patrick Doku, the Lecce left wing back, then Dallas can move to his original position, which is the right wing back, and Masalawi can go back to the defense, and that means things have been sorted out little by little, and United will play the way Amorim wants them to play. On the night, Man United they were fantastic. Still Bucharest didn't really give a threat. The only shot that could have gone in was the one that beat the goalkeeper and was off the bar, and the rebound he missed it. Although it was offside, if he had scored, he would still have been ruled out. Um, Manchester United again, the only team that didn't lose a match, is good for their confidence, boost them. They have a match again in the weekend. I hope they win. If they can survive a Fulham last weekend, then I think they are moving up in the right places.
I mean, see, the thing is this: Kobe Mino. How important is Kobe Mino to the Manchester United team at the moment? How important is Kobe Mino? I mean, he has been a scintillating form. He came in from the bench and he was able to deliver in terms of scoring goals.
He has been amazing, but in the league, I don't know. He has not been. I think the the formation of Amorim is not going to favor a minor. I don't know because Ugarte must play. Ugarte minor is not really working. Getting Maino is not really working in that double pivot role. So I don't know. So because several games you see when he brings out Ugarte and brings in maybe a Ganacho or someone, and Bruno slots in to that Kobe Mino role. Then you can see when Bruno and Ugarte plays the double pivots, then you can see they are playing very well. Then they are Man United is advancing and bringing the ball more forward, and the passes are coming in from the middle of the park. And so for me, I don't know what Amoni will do with him. I think I don't want him to be another situation of uh, at the end of the day we'll be signing someone else and Kobe Mino will be released and they will go to another place and start performing. Because I feel if Scott McTominay is in Manchester United right now, Amoni will be using him.
Okay, that's fantastic.